Hi, and welcome to the first ever Mammothfest TV show. And we're here tonight to talk to you about Mammothfest.
What do you mean, that filthy metal show that was here last year, 2014?
Right.
2015 now this year. Last year we had Ingested, we had Mask of Judas, we had Meta-stasis, we had Martyr, and we had Savage Messiah. And this year we've got Onslaught, Hang the Bastard, Slab Dragger,
Rhino, Amputated, Syndrome from Sweden. We've got
Cycleman from Japan.
You named it.
Psychoptic from Australia as well.
Absolutely.
We've gone international, effectively.
Absolutely. But not just that, we've also got 80 bands in total that are going to be playing Mammothfest this year. And some of them, including bands like, for example, Osiah,
who do kind of stuff like this.
Hello, Canterbury, let's mix.
and this.
So get on your knees and worship.
And I can't believe they did this.
Yeah.
Are we going to even keep this in the edit?
I don't know. Should we keep it in the edit?
Well, we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens.
See what happens.
Hey, where are the white women at?
My mother's not going to be impressed though.
I think your mother's never impressed with you anyway.
That's true. This is you know, I struggle with this.
Anyway, and Meta-stasis. Enough talk from you, Steve.
Absolutely.
And also with the wonderful psychopaths that are Meta-stasis, who we've actually been given a little bit of sneak preview footage from their new music video. And what you may see or may not see in this video is something you have to pay attention to right now. It's only a couple of seconds, so watch it right now.
Because that was what I thought it was.
Do you want to watch it again?
Yeah.
We'll watch that clip again.
Love it.
Yeah, pretty much. That was one of the members either having some form of metaphorical sexual imitation or he was off a wooden dildo.
I think he was. I think that's absolutely blatantly obvious. I mean, that's all they've sent us at the moment. So,
Yeah, that's all they've sent us from that music video. It's a little bit disturbing.
Yeah.
Also, we've got those wonderful boys in RSJ taken to the stage.
I love this video.
Brilliant. This is from their video, Collectively We Are Told. The song is crushing, and there's a brilliant moment where it finally hits the breakdown, the crushing breakdown, and all of them do this. Yep, you saw it. Pelvic thrusting, always good.
Beautiful. My mother did a video like that once.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, was it pornography? Or...
No, my mother would never do something like that. But
Oh,
no,
I'm sorry, Mrs. Dixon, I apologise for that.
Yeah, because she will be watching this.
Yeah, quite
But
possibly.
no, she did a video like that once when she was younger, and it didn't do very well at all. You know, it's really hard to pull off a video like that.
Was it an exercise video?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Genuinely, you know, it never went anywhere. I mean, unless you're Davina McCall, you know. My mum's not very fit though.
Yeah, but
she's 70 stone. You know what I mean? That's really struggled to get out of bed.
See, I had to.
She had a go though.
I had to apologise for insinuating that possibly your mum was in porn, and you went, "My mum's 70 stone." That's a little bit more insulting. I can sit there saying.
Well, you know, we do try.
But yes, all these bands and more are going to be taking over Brighton and playing Mammothfest. It's Sticky Mics at the Green Door Store at Prince Albert and Audio, and specifically. One of the cool ones that we're really interested in is actually at Sticky Mike stage where we have the Terrorizer stage being headlined by Psychroptic and Amputated.
Absolutely, but alongside them is also Syndrome, we've got Meta-stasis, we've got Cancerous Womb, Abhorrent Decimation, who are smashing the UK at the moment. These guys are on tour soon as well. So many hot acts that for the money as well, for the £15 you can buy in for one of the stages. It's an absolute bargain. And that is all the Terrorizer sponsored stage as well. So Sticky Mics will be Terrorizer sponsored for both stages. Saturday, the 3rd of October, and Sunday, the 4th of October as well. As well as that, we've also got the Green Door Store.
Yes, the Green Door Store, which, as we've mentioned before, we've got Hang the Bastard on the Sunday. And Hang the Bastard on the Sunday, we'll be playing with Slab Dragger, Desert Storm, with Widows, Sea Bastard,
Mother Corona. Our Stone and Doom stage. And
King Goat as well. King Goat.
Absolutely.
The Masters, they played Bloodstock last year.
Absolutely. You know, the idea being that on the Sunday, because everyone's going to be hungover to quite frankly. So, you know, being able to roll up to the Green Door Store and stand there like a lemon for 20 minutes until you get your together is going to be ideal. It's going to be a really heavy one. It's going to be ridiculous.
Very heavy. And then the day progressively gets to the point of where you're being pummeled in the face by drop G tunings. It's ridiculous.
Absolutely.
Saturday as well, by the way, we've got Feed the Rhino, who are headlining, going to be playing with Mammothfest.
RSJ, who we just mentioned in the video a second ago. There's Dendra, there's Milk White Throat, who've released an album not too long ago, and they're amazing. I mean, I've known those guys for years now, and what they are bringing out is incredible. Core of Io are going to be playing as well.
Those pop tech lunatics.
I know.
So
they're working so hard there. I mean, touring all over the UK, aren't they? I mean, they've done more gigs in Weymouth than I think Weymouth bands have. It's true, isn't it? They've been there like 5 times in a year.
Yeah,
They're headlining like the Palladium there.
I think they've become. I think Weymouth has become their second home.
Absolutely, yeah.
They're doing really well off their last single, Why Not Take a Chance, which is wonderful. You definitely need to check that one out.
Absolutely.
But the first day, the Thrash Monster,
the opening party,
is going to be headlined by Onslaught. We're playing with Sworn Amongst.
Yeah, Sworn Amongst.
We also have a thrash competition where we're going to have people entering stuff into to YouTube, and the best video will be playing on that stage as well. We're going to have King Leviathan.
I want to say that. You guys, King Leviathan, damn right. You guys have come out of nowhere, literally, right? 1 minute you don't exist, the next minute you're playing all over the place, you're releasing amazing EPs, and not just that, you are destroying venues, and people in those venues are destroying those venues more because of the way that you guys get people going.
Yeah,
so,
I think Bar 42 and a glass of wine is
yeah, these things happen. These things happen. As well as the Green Door Store and Sticky Mics, we also have a stage dedicated to our late friend Rick Mosquera, who passed away just over a year ago of a brain tumour. He was the singer in a band called Hole in the Sky, and he was very much loved by everybody in Brighton and the South East, really. In view of this, we've decided to dedicate our unsigned stage at the Albert on the Saturday the 3rd of October and Sunday the 4th of October to Rick and to a cause that we hope will be able to help people in the future. And that's dedicated to the Brain Tumour Charity, who essentially will hopefully try and do some good for the future, really. And so what we're doing there is it's going to be £5 to get in if you haven't already got a wristband for one of the Mammothfest stages or whatnot. If you have, you can get in for free. It's all about supporting those bands, raising a little bit of money, but also providing an even cheaper ticket for those that maybe have no money whatsoever, because we do understand there are people out there. And you can still
come and check out some new unsigned bands who are really going to put on some good talent.
Absolutely, but
not and obviously support a good cause. You know, the Brain Chance Trust in honour of Rick. So
absolutely, but not only are there going to be unsigned bands on that stage, we've also got bands that are signed as well, playing towards the end. We've got Damn Springed Fragentia, I believe they're called. Forgive me, guys. From Italy, who are signed to Basic Records. Next Silver as well are going to be playing on the Sunday night, I believe. It's going to be an absolutely banging stage as well. Some of the bands that we're seeing coming through at the moment are so good that you know, it's very much geared towards shining a light on them, because you know, labels aren't taking bands on as much nowadays, and this is our way of putting a little bit back. Our opening party, we have
the greatest, if one of the greatest English thrash metal bands ever. They are amazing.
Absolutely. And you know, like, one of their albums came out 30 years ago. Can you believe that?
I kind of, at the same time of going, at the same time I'm sitting there going, oh, one of their albums came out 30 years ago. Well, they're one of the original thrash bands in England. Yeah. So it's like, one of the original thrash bands, and then yes, obviously you can go, oh yeah, one of their albums came out 30 years ago. But at the same time thinking, Jesus, one of their albums came out 30 years ago. Does that make them old?
No, that makes them legends.
That does make them legends.
That makes them legends.
They are mythical.
Yeah, and they're playing Mammothfest.
Which basically, as soon as that announced, I think everyone collectively lost their
Absolutely. So, I mean, what was the word that you used the other day?
Moist. As soon as I found out, I think I was moistened incredibly.
Shall I get a bucket? Are you all right? Because I know you're still very excited about this, aren't you?
No. Just
as long as I don't touch you.
No, I'm reveling in it.
Reveling?
Reveling. I feel
reveling. What the hell does that mean?
I'm enjoying it.
You mean
sensation? The sensation. Yeah, whatever.
Reveling. I like that. I like that.
Okay, reveling. Whatever.
Reveling.
English. But yes, this is Onslaught with the sound of violence. It's brutal. Turn it up.
Yeah. What a video. That's why we have Onslaught playing Mammothfest this year. We are proud to have them on board, and my God, is it going to go off. So if anyone's interested, as we said before, it's Friday the 2nd of October in Brighton at the audio venue. Limited tickets as well, so you can get them on our website, www.mammothmetalfestival.co.uk, should you be interested. Now, moving on, as you'll notice, my schizophrenic other side has left the building, and actually Adam is in a band called King Leviathan. He, or they, are going to be performing in a moment to wrap up the end of this show. And the idea being that we're going to get one band a month to play right at the end. Going to be underground bands that we think are wicked. And our intention is to shine a light on them and help them to get the promotion they need, because it's so hard to get out there. But they're so good that, well, I say they're good. I mean, they're all right. I mean, I'm not entirely sure why they're on the bill. It was a 50 quid note he slipped in my pocket and a couple of other things that basically did it for me. But it's too late now. They're here. They might as well play. Hopefully it'll be all right. So yeah, this is King Leviathan.
Read the scrolls of the dead one's pen and step into the circle's void. Think I roam the bed to sail upon the river's old. Fickle whispers of Cleopatra, goddess of Anthony. The shades of desire enticed by demons succubi. Become the lifeless one, wretched animation. Fall into the common day's incline. Necronomical entrance and no space void.
My thanks to you all for watching. My thanks to King Leviathan for an amazing performance. This has been the first ever Mammothfest TV show. For more information, simply go to our website, www.mammothmetalfestival.co.uk. Thank you.